Alright nerds, ever since the release of the Nintendo Switch way back in 2017, Nintendo has ported over much of their older catalog onto the platform. Many of the games ported have come from the Wii U. Due to the low console sales, not many people experienced the games the console had to offer. So, Nintendo made the smart move by re-releasing them onto a newer and more popular system. Did they do so honestly and nobly, offering a lower price for consumers for games that are like 7 years old? Nope. Instead, they slapped on a sticker of, a new Funky Kong mode, and then gave it the good old $60 treatment. And now, with Skyward Sword HD coming out with absolutely no new content, but hey, they got button controls now. I mean guys, it's button controls. Before we really delve in here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate the help growing the channel. Okay, so the newest example of Nintendo slapping the 60 bones price tag on a game is just blatant and rather horrendous, as of course, hey, no new Zelda game, but here's a port of one of the most unpopular Zelda games, now with a brand new feature: button controls. Nintendo hasn't always cheaped us out of a good game, with some cases actually giving us some really good content. I would say that Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are the best examples of this. Bowser's Fury is a great 3-hour long addition to an already fantastic game that they then made a gameplay tweak of increasing the speed of characters. This is great, definitely worth the money in my opinion. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe included all the DLC from the Wii U version, was at its release only 3 or so years old, and is seriously just looked upon as the best Mario Kart we've ever had. Of course, at this point it should have dropped in price, but that's a story for another day, as once again that proposes another overarching problem of Nintendo refusing to basically never lower their prices. But now some more notorious and rather ridiculous examples. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe was released for $60, is a game that was made in 5 minutes for the Wii U, and they added the new Super Luigi's U to the game. Wow. They probably would have made more money if they just made a new game in the exact same style, as apparently that takes a little effort, but it's one of the most popular games on the Switch, so it worked out for Nintendo no matter how unethically lazy it is. Of course, Nintendo has made legitimate sequels to games from the Wii U like Splatoon and Mario Maker, although rather similar to their predecessors. And for some reason, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe wasn't included in this section, because why? It would be so much easier just making a new game in the style of New Super Wii U and using it as just another game added to the Switch library. But Nintendo sometimes likes to be as illogical as possible. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze originally released for $60 and then was re-released with a new easy mode for $60 like 4 years later. Nintendo can get away with this. Few people are going to not buy this game because, hey, what Nintendo is doing is wrong. Instead, they're just going to buy it, and Nintendo will rinse and repeat this cycle of, for the most part, very lazily re-released ports that few remember actually being originally released. But do whatever you want with your own money, I don't care. Nintendo also seems to use these ports as kind of a shield. Like, hey, we got no new games? Well, we got a few more Wii U games somewhere around here we can just throw onto the Switch. This is all, of course, because Nintendo isn't in dire need of money with how popular the Switch is, so they want to be as greedy as possible, milking every dollar they can, despite its blatancy with ports making up a good chunk of the Switch's library. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.